New place to get a cup of coffee in Kennewick, geared towards supporting sobriety and making connections with others. Tonight we're talking about the Grind Cafe in Kennewick.
In this coffee shop, you won't find a fancy espresso machine, but you will encounter a team that cares, who's ready to support people on their journey to recovery.
The social connection of recovery and for mental health was completely underserved in our area, so we just try to fill that void.
After only being open for 6 days, Director John Penny says 11 people have joined as members, meaning they're starting to seek treatment. He calls it a safe space for people in recovery from addiction or mental health issues.
In which you can just decompress. You can be here from open to closed, no problem. You'll get the hot coffee that we have. You know, we always have soup on hand or just whatever the meal of the day is. We're going to have group counseling here. We're going to host, if there is AA groups, NA groups that want to be involved.
Penny and his team with Three Rivers Therapy saw a need when people leave intensive treatment.
But as soon as you leave and you walk out those doors, what's the next door you're going to walk into? And that could be going right back to wherever you came from. It could be going into unhealthy relationships in general.
So that's what they've created at The Grind, a space to meet others with similar lived experiences.
It's everything. You can only be as good as the circle of people that you hold. Members can serve other members their coffee, just be that good leaning shoulder, like, oh, I've walked this a little bit longer than you, let me be that shoulder for you and form that healthy connection in that way.
On the topic of addiction, John says the drugs are getting more powerful.
The things that people are overdosing on has dramatically gone, things like fentanyl and just opiates in general.
But they're finding more people who are ready for change, whether it's residential services, therapy, or treatment.
But if you were a fly on the wall here, I think what you would see is people with hope.
Penny says they hope to be that warm and welcoming space that might introduce someone to treatment options or a new friend who can be a positive influence.
We have aspirations of opening more cafes, more housing.
The Grind is a part of Anchored Recovery Solutions and Three Rivers Therapy. They're opening a new residential treatment program in Richland very soon. The cafe is across the street from the future Crisis Recovery Center and is open weekdays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.